Homeless people in Sudbury do not have a shelter to go to, and there are going to be many more people forced into homelessness with the Liberal government cut to the Community Startup Fund. When the McGuinty Liberals decided to balance their budget by cutting needed resources for the poor and homeless, Mr. Bartolucci was 100% behind his government. The Liberals intend to cut the Community Startup and Maintenance Benefit in January as part of their austerity agenda. The slashing of a vital benefit, along with other more recent measures like cuts to the special diet allowance, is contributing to increasing poverty and homelessness in this province. Make no mistake, more people will suffer because they won't be able to get adequate housing. Women and children will be forced to stay in situations of abuse because of not being able to secure housing. The devastatingly low OW and ODSP rates will push many of the 16,000 people now accessing Community Startup Fund every month into unreliable, unhealthy, or unsafe housing because of a lack of affordable options. Others will be effectively pushed into homelessness. So as a temporary measure, we are converting Mr. Bartolucci's office into an emergency shelter. We've come with sleeping bags and blankets and emergency supplies, and we have spread the word that the Sudbury Emergency Homeless Shelter has opened its doors in the office of Liberal Cabinet Minister Rick Bartolucci. Just to add to this, Rick Bartolucci, when we were here last spring in his office and numerous statements were read from people on social assistance about how the cuts to the Community Startup and Maintenance Benefit, he said he would get back to us on these matters. He never did. We're here to continue that protest and to force to make really strongly clear that his actions are going to be responsible for forcing more and more people onto the streets. And in the cold, that literally can mean sentencing people to their deaths. So we're here to protest that, and we're here to carry forward the struggle. You may also be aware that the police have just informed us that Rick Bartolucci has declared this public space, which people should have access to because he is our MPP, a private space, and that those of us who are going to stay here are going to be charged with trespassing by the police. Once again, we see the police playing the part of enforcing the types of power that people like Rick Bartolucci and the rich and the privileged have in this society against those of us who don't have access to as much. So we invite the media to stay around to see if the police will actually undertake what they've said they're going to do with your presence. A number of us committed to nonviolent civil disobedience in the spirit of Mahatma Gandhi, in the spirit of Martin Luther King Jr., are willing to risk being arrested in this situation because we feel so strongly that the cuts to the Community Startup and Maintenance Benefit have to be stopped, and have to be stopped right now. Yeah.